Hey, what's up soldiers? My name is Greg FPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome back to another video here today on my channel. Today what I have for you guys is going to be the top 5 worst wonder weapons in Call of Duty Zombies history. Now, I'm sure that some of you guys are not going to agree with my list, so if you disagree, you can let me know why down below, because chances are, like, definitely the number 5 spot, a lot of you guys are not going to agree with, and you're going to probably get upset. So just brace yourselves for that. Also, I want to mention that there's a community Gobblegum community event challenge going on right now in Black Ops 3. So make sure you guys get on there. You can get some free Gobblegums if the community makes it all the way through. So that is definitely something you want to check out. And last but not least, guys, if you do enjoy the video, please drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new. That'd be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's get right into the top 5 worst wonder weapons in Call of Duty Zombies history. Coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be the Raygun Mark II. Now, this weapon was introduced when Buried came out in Black Ops 2 and then remained on all of the Black Ops 2 maps after that, which was really nice to see. Also, it came as part of Zombies Chronicles, so all the Chronicles maps have the Raygun Mark II as well. Now, the reason that I decided to put this one on the list for the worst wonder weapons in the number 5 spot is because I can't think of any other weapon that I would rather use or put on this list besides the Raygun Mark II. A lot of people say that maybe the KT4 sucks, but I think the KT4 is more enjoyable to use than the Mark II. The Mark II runs out of ammo extremely quick, and it is a 3-round burst and doesn't have splash damage, but at the same time I just don't think it is good enough compared to the other wonder weapons, and it had to come in at the number 5 spot. I know a lot of people are probably going to be upset with this, and the thing about top 5s is, like, this is mostly my opinion, so I can understand if you guys disagree with this one totally. Let me know down below in the comment section which one you would have put in the place of the Raygun Mark II if you think it shouldn't be at the number 5 spot, and also if you agree with me, let me know why. I just think the Raygun Mark II is extremely overrated when it comes to wonder weapons because there's so much better ones, so I put it at the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot is going to be the regular Raygun. Now, for me, I think that this weapon is one of the worst wonder weapons in Zombies, and it comes in at the number 4 spot because of that reason. The splash damage alone is a huge issue for this gun. It was a huge issue in World at War and especially in Black Ops 3. In Black Ops 1 and 2, you had PhD flopper for most maps, and this made it just completely like a good weapon. But if you don't have PhD, then it doesn't make it that good at all. So having a weapon that pretty much requires a perk, and having that perk not in World at War and Black Ops 3 kind of limits how good this weapon is. I think the splash damage is just a huge problem. I think that they could change it so if you pack-a-punched it, you didn't have the splash damage. That would make it a little bit better, but they decided to never do that either. So overall, for me, I think the Raygun is just one of the worst weapons when it comes to a wonder weapon, and it is considered one. You know, it was the first one introduced in Zombies, but I think that overall for me, especially in like Black Ops 3, I'd rather just trade it out for an assault rifle of some sort, and I would just feel much more comfortable not having Raygun. So it comes in at the number 4 spot. Coming in at the number 3 spot is going to be from one of the most underrated maps in Call of Duty Zombies, and that is the Winter's Howl on 5. Now, personally for me, I think that this weapon is kind of overshadowed by the ice staff. When people think of a good ice weapon in Zombies, it has to be the ice staff over the Winter's Howl. The Winter's Howl is just not effective when it comes to killing zombies. You have to shoot multiple shots to kill zombies, especially on the later rounds if you're using the non-upgraded version, which is called the Winter's Fury. And not only that, but I think that the Winter's Howl has so little ammo that it pretty much makes it useless. Having only 30 shots with the normal Winter's Howl and then having an additional 45 when you pack-a-punch it, it still is fairly low when it comes to a wonder weapon, so you can't really shoot it too much. Running out of ammo is a huge issue, and it freezes zombies. Yes, it can slow them down at the first shot if you're not killing them right away, and encasing them in ice is cool and all that stuff, but sometimes they can block your way a little bit, so it makes it a little bit more challenging to get out of the way. And 5 doesn't really have any great training spots either, so I can definitely understand why this weapon comes in at the number 3 spot. For me, it's one of the worst wonder weapons, and yeah, let's get on to the number 2 spot. Coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be the VR11. Now this wonder weapon actually deals 0 damage because all it does is turn a zombie into a human, and they look kind of like the CIA agents from Black Ops 2. But the crazy thing about this is you can actually shoot your teammates and it allows them to not be affected by zombies, so zombies are not going to attack them. They basically have like free roam. They cannot get killed at all during that duration. While they're shot, they turn red, and that is really cool. I actually like that. But another thing that really sucks about the VR11 is it's pretty much only useful for, you know, doing the Easter egg. Other than that, it's pretty ineffective, and also it has only 12 shots, and when you can only shoot one zombie at a time, that definitely makes it really bad. And the reload time is 3.6 seconds, which is pretty ridiculous. That's a really long reload time than many other weapons. So the VR11 had to come in at the number 2 spot. And coming in at the number 1 spot is probably no surprise to any of you guys, and that is the Thrustodyne Aeronautics Model 23, aka the jet gun. Now the reason that this weapon is so bad is, first of all, because it's on transit, and having to run all over the map to get 4 parts is pretty annoying, to be honest, especially when you can only hold 1 part at a time. You have to run all the way back to town and build it. So that can definitely be one of the major challenges and probably the most annoying thing when it comes to the jet gun. Not only that, but the jet gun can only shoot for 15 seconds until it breaks. If it breaks, you have to go and get all the parts again and build it again. And another thing that sucks about the jet gun is it has a really slow recharge time. Once it gets in the red, you can't shoot it, otherwise it's going to break. So to prevent that, you have to let it just rest and regain its health on the meter so that you can start shooting it again. So the jet gun, in my opinion, is just really bad. It doesn't really kill zombies too well either, which is another downside to this weapon. So overall, it had to be at the number 1 spot. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the top 5 worst wonder weapons in Call of Duty Zombies. This video was completely my opinion, so if you disagree with anything, make sure to let me know, and if you agree, you can also let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing day. I will see you guys later in my live stream. Peace out.